Hey party people, today we are back in Ringer because I really need to redeem myself. Because if you haven't watched the last video, I thought I beat this grenade level and I was already kinda doubting. And at the same time I was kinda excited because I thought I beat it. And then in the edit I discovered that I actually didn't beat it. So I'm just gonna try and redeem myself. We're still in the demo, but I mean, come on. I should be able to beat it, right? At least I'm gonna try. Do need to keep in mind that I actually need to place these correctly and then drag in the direction that I want them to go instead of acting like they're pool balls. So we're gonna actually try that this time. And try and keep that in mind. It also seems that these bonus areas are kinda RNG as well. Because the last time there was kind of a small circle with only like 70 points or something. Alright. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can probably bounce him out of there. Now, I remember that there's a way to do spins and cancel spins, but I actually don't know how to do that, so we're not gonna worry about that. Alright, apparently I should have hit him harder. Let's see. Should be fine, right? Alright. So that's level 1. Now, I also thought last time that the power marbles would be reusable, but I discovered in the edit by actually looking at it that these power-ups are basically just a one-time thing, but the marbles, the actual marbles, stay for the next round. That's a good thing to know, to keep in mind. This seems to give multiplier or extra score when entering a ring. This is just an extra multiplier for everyone in the ring. This seems kinda weird. Gives 5 multiplier to any marble that hits while losing the same amount. That sounds confusing, so I think I'm just gonna do this one, and since it's only a few levels in this demo, I might as well grab this one, because it's just extra points that we can use. So let's see. If you guys actually enjoy these videos, let me know down below. Hit that like button or hit that subscribe button, or both. I mean, if you don't of course. It's free to do whatever. It's just a good thing. I also need to keep in mind that I should try to not cluster them as much. I mean, this isn't... They're rolling further again than I think they would. That one was quite on the spot. Let's see what he does. Sometimes they hit really hard and sometimes they do that, roll in very softly. It's kinda interesting. We're just gonna smack this one with a basic one. Try to get it out of there. Let's try... put this one. Oh, holy smokes, that just gave me a lot of extra score to finish off the level. Sweet. This is also way up to 4 multiplier the closer it is to the center of the ring. Alright. Guess we'll might as well grab all 3 of them, since we can. Now let's actually see if we can actually beat this level, because went horribly wrong the last time. And now that I'm playing it like this, I'm actually kind of confused why it went so bad. Except for my misdirection, of course. My misclicks. Alright, that should add a multiplier. Let's just hope it stays in there. Damn it, AI. Why do you do this? Leave my lovely multiply ball alone. Alright. Let's try to yeet him out of here. Right, this should be just give me a random bonus or multiplier. Let's get it, try to get it a little bit more center. And this should also be center. Whoops. Well, sharpshooter is very centered, except my other multi-ball isn't very centered. Oh, and we actually already beat the level. Really wondering what went wrong the last time. But sweet, there's more levels apparently, which is kind of nice. This is just more basic score as well. And that's score for him. Kinda like this glitch ball though. But since there are more levels, let's keep some money. That might be a nice one to start off with. Let's see. That's very close. Should be a decent multiplier. Holy shit. Alright, that was a really good multiplier. Then we're gonna just put this one in here. I'm really putting myself to shame if you compare this with the previous video. That's absolutely insane, the difference. But yes, this is you live and you learn. Practice makes perfect. Not that I practiced this in a meanwhile, but dang it. That's just rude, man. That's very rude. Let's eat him out of here, because that's just very rude. Apparently that wasn't enough. Well, shit. Alright. I wonder if you yeet this back in, if that actually works. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, it does actually work. God dang it. Well, the AI just wrecked me again, so there's that. Let's just try to put a new one in the middle, like maybe like this. That's basically spot on. And we beat the level, alright, sweet. Sweet. Let's see what we have here. Stapler. Extra multiply by times it hits. Interesting. Sand. Yeah, losing score for each shot that we use this round doesn't seem like a great thing for me. Might do another sharpshooter though. Because the base score on that one is also quite high, so that's quite nice. Let's see. Pretty sure it's just similar. Ooh, that's spot on as well. Let's put the glitched one in here. That's really powerful. Alright. Should have beaten it. Nice. This is actually going a bit better. Oh, that gives money, but it's only gonna give money if it's the last shot. My plan is to actually try and beat everything before that. Guess I'll do another glitched one. because that seems fairly good mixture of extra score and decent base score. Alright, let's add a sharpshooter in the mix. Kind of beneficial that the circle is the same size, so getting relatively close to it should be fairly easily done. Can I manage to do this? Then just add a glitched one in this 328 one, and we should have already beaten this level, right? Yeah, that actually worked. Alright, maybe just don't watch the previous video if you haven't already watched it, because I'm really putting myself to shame there. Well, I'm really putting myself to shame now compared to then. What is this? Alright, a little bit of extra money. This wheat ball doesn't seem too bad. Just replacing the ordinary balls with more special ones. Bombs, lamps. Pretty sure this is just one-time use, so I think I'll go without. And then maybe regret it later on, but we'll see. Let's just start off with another sniper, sharpshooter ball. Might actually get away with this. Probably problematic part with this is if the AI bounces my balls out of there, then I'm actually gonna lose all those points. This wheat ball is for, you need to already have balls in a circle and then you have the multiplier for that base score. Ah, that actually kind of makes sense. Let's just add this glitched ball for some points and maybe the AI will go for it. Probably they won't and will go hit for the center ones, but... Ah, sweet, they're basically just helping me. Alright. Now we just only need to get him out the field. Alright, that worked. Wondering if another sharpshooter is gonna do the trick here. Oh, that actually did the trick. This tactic probably isn't gonna last very long, since there's 3 shots before the enemy takes a shot. So if they're all focused in the center, then the AI is probably gonna knock them out at some point. Another glitched ball, another vault. See these drives. Actually gonna buy one and actually see what it does, but I'm pretty sure it won't be there the next round. Yeah, maybe if I don't use it, but if I use it then I'm pretty sure it's gone. We'll see what happens. Definitely gonna get another glitched boy though. I like those. This one seems like a bad day. Let's see if we even get there. But so the drive is in here now. There's no actual bonus circles, I guess, for bonus points. Gonna put in the drive. Let's see. Let's put in a glitch as well. Gonna try and keep them a little bit spread. Haven't seen my sharpshooter just yet. Okay. At least the marbles are quite spread. But yeah, I was kind of afraid of that happening though. Now I'm gonna waste a marble to actually knock it out. Alright, that wasn't hard enough. Probably knock it out with a glitch though. I hit it relatively hard, it should kind of bounce back. Alright, there we go. Guess we're just gonna add another glitch in there. Yeah, this might become problematic. Now I'm losing a whole chunk of my score. Definitely have to yeet him out of there because it costs 1,000 points, and if they're outside I gain 1,000. Sweet boy has actually decent multiplier. Just kind of afraid it's gonna bounce outside again, but I kind of want to try this to get him inside and bounce the sharpshooter inside as well. Well, I did bounce him more inside, but apparently too hard. This should do the trick though. Spot on in the center. Well, it was spot on. Alright. Becoming definitely becoming more difficult, so definitely struggle more. Yeah. There's power-ups, since I used that one, it's basically gone from my marble selection now, so. Moonrock again. Guess I'll just do another glitch ball. They generally seem quite decent. Let's put one in there. The next one in the multi-zone. If you actually play the cards right, well the marbles right in this case, should be able to finish this off with this sharpshooter. Let's go. That does kind of mean that those extra bonus circles do really help a lot though. Oh, now we're on the moon. But even is this an official letter, gain an extra discard every round? Well, I haven't really felt the need to discard anything yet. Those bombs might be interesting if it works on the enemy. There's another glitch ball. Quite a lot of money, so. Let's see. The glitch balls. Oh, doesn't that actually replace the old marbles? Because I just saw this number go up instead of that number. And I'm pretty sure this number 25 was the amount of turns we had. What does 12 mean then? Yeah, this is way more than 12 balls though. Alright. We'll see, we'll see. Kind of confusing. Oh. There's also a circle, but it isn't really an extra bonus modifier, sadly. Since it's red, it has a negative on it. It's only a negative 134 though, so I'm pretty sure this sharpshooter is still worth it. If you can aim. Let's just spread another glitched ball in there. Maybe the AI will be kind and shoot my sharpshooter back in. Oh. It was incredibly rude. What? They have a negative score they gave me and they landed in that zone, so that's just plain rude. Get out of here. You a bully. Right, let's see, maybe we can actually nudge this in place. Well, a little bit. Well, never mind, kept on rolling, so not really. Guess we're gonna go for a little normal ball in there. It's the AI's turn again. It's kind of worrying. See, this down below now says 6 instead of 12. But I still have 12 balls left. Right? Kinda doubting that we're gonna win this one. I'm very low on score. And it's already the AI's turn again. And I lose a lot of my score once again. That's tough, man. That's quite tough. So I'm gonna try and discard some balls. Yeah, because all my sharpshooters and stuff is still down in there. Let's discard the normal ones. That's one way too far, actually. Interesting. Thought I did well, but... Alright, that's more spot on. And this equals the number of turns the AI, until the AI has to go, I guess. So yeeting away my balls might have been a bad idea. Oh. Ah, no, never mind. That's just the amount of turns you just get to finish it, basically. Apparently it took me 24 minutes. Damn, man. Alright. At least we redeemed ourselves. Since we got to level 4 instead of not even being able to beat level 1 in 20 minutes. And I just want to thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll catch you in the next one.